Hey guys, it's Super Matt, and today we're talking with Chrissy Mallouf from Keller Williams in Denton, and we're working on a first-time home buyer series video. And Chrissy's going to be here today because she's helped a lot of people who've been first-time home buyers for how many years now?
Oh gosh, I can't even count. Probably maybe 8 or 9 years.
You're right.
Oh no, maybe 10. Oh my gosh, it's 10 years.
It goes by quick, doesn't it?
Yes, way too fast.
Yeah. So today I've got some good questions I want to ask you, and hopefully we're going to be able to help some people who are thinking about buying a new home. And also, too, really, this is for those people who've been renting for years, right?
Yes.
And they're throwing their money away.
It's crazy how expensive rental is.
And rental's so high that you could have a house and build equity, right?
And have your own write-offs and make it your own.
In your first year of living there, just about, right?
It's crazy.
Okay, so you ready for the first one?
Drum roll. I'm ready.
All right, ready. Okay, so what has been the typical excuse that you hear? Because I'm sure you hear this over and over again about why, I'm a renter and I've got an excuse because I don't think I can buy. Right?
Okay, I would think there's several, but I would think first of all, they're afraid to figure out what their credit is. I mean, that's the biggest thing is I don't know what my credit is. I don't know if I can afford it, and I don't have savings. Yeah. Which we know that
kind of kills the whole deal for a person who's thinking that they can't qualify.
But
right?
It's sad because a lot of times that's our job is to educate them and fix those solutions.
And you got to have good people around you that you can know, like, and trust, like lenders and inspectors and home warranty and home insurance and all those type of things, because you've got to have everybody explain everything, right?
Because we all handle something different, but we all know we take care of our clients.
And isn't it funny, though, the main thing is fear. It's breaking down the fear, and then I'm sure a lot of people go, wow, that wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be,
and then it's like that big sigh of relief, like, I'm a homeowner now. It's a great feeling.
I bet that's got to be a great feeling for you to be able to help people like that, knowing that watching them walk through their front door of their new home that they've first time to own themselves.
Those are
and
my
having
favorites.
that security and that privacy and all that type of stuff, and no more upstairs neighbors jumping up and down.
No, we had sold our house. It's been about 4 or 5 years ago, and moved an apartment because we didn't want to settle. Well, I forgot what it was like to live in an apartment. Let's just say that my husband would take the broom, bump, bump. Who walks that much? Bump, bump. And I'm like, we need to get back in the house.
Right. So it didn't take long for that, did it?
It was a fun 6 months.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the other one is, what are the other obstacles do you run into with first-time home buyers? I mean, we know it's credit, it's fear. What else is there? Because there could be a credit problem, right?
Yeah,
or no down, they don't have enough money, or they don't think they have enough money. For that.
I mean, those are all problems, but they're solutions. So, like from my previous banking days, you know how it is. We know that credit can be fixed.
Yes.
And sometimes it's as simple as your debt to income ratio is off on a credit card, and if you've got a good lender, that good lender can say, we need to pay that card down, pay off that collection, and they could rescore you and bump you 20 to 30 points plus. So grants, there's so many home buyer grants, so many different lending, there's so many different loan types that are there to help buyers, and they're not aware of it. So I think that's another thing. Education, I think that's a huge thing. Like when we all do our first time home buyer seminars, these videos, I mean, there's so much that the buyers don't know, and we're here to help them learn just the simple things.
Right. And also remember this, that at the end of this video, y'all can make your comments, and I'll pass those along to Chrissy, and we'll get those response from her about answering those questions, and we'll make sure that we put her phone number and a way to contact her in this video. So anytime that y'all do have questions, y'all can reach out to you. Is that's cool?
Of course, please do. I feel like our job is, no matter, we're not just the beginning, we have a relationship. Inspectors, y'all are with the people along the way. They come back to y'all for questions. Same thing with realtors. We're here to help.
Yeah. Okay. So in your experience, what are the main things the first-time home buyer needs to prepare for?
Okay, I'm going to tell you not just from the beginning of the process, but the end. So my biggest thing is so many people don't realize your payment can change. Like whenever you buy a house, your payment, the principal and interest is fine, but you have taxes. So many people don't take into account that, you can fight your taxes. You can reshop your insurance, homeowner's insurance. You're not stuck in there, but you always want to leave yourself a buffer. So if you're approved for like 200, don't don't buy a $200,000 house. And my other thing is, I would say new construction. I have so many first-time home buyers that see these fancy new construction homes, and they don't realize they need someone there by their side. They need a realtor. That's what we're here to help them. They need to get that home inspection done. There's so many things that they just see, and it's bright and pretty, don't get me wrong, but stop before you just react.
Can we talk about something real quick?
Yes.
And it's kind of off the subject, but,
Okay.
but the light bulb popped. Why do people think that they don't need a realtor? What do you think is that cause of why people don't think that, is it just money? Is that what it is? They don't want to share? They don't want to pay for something else? Is that what it is? Or they don't have the understanding that y'all are professionals and you know the ins and outs of buying that house or selling that house and the best way about going about that, right?
I really think it's just it's education. So many people, I mean, they watch things, they see things online. Buyers don't pay realtors. And so many people, when we do these classes, they're like, wait, I don't pay you? No. We're paid from the seller commission. We're paid from the builder, which the builder has a sales rep that works for the builder.
Yep.
You need someone there to protect you.
Right.
So we're there throughout the whole process, from inspections, negotiating repairs, appraisal issues. I mean, just delays in closing. I've got one of those right now.
Yeah.
But we're here to help that.
In tax season.
And tax season, I'm getting a lot of that right now.
Right.
Can you see the little
But,
wrinkle?
okay,
Yeah.
so can we go ahead and just say about the tax season that if people have questions about their taxes, that you could help them with that too?
Yes, please. Do not pay some service to fight your taxes. I mean, don't get me wrong. I absolutely love my house, but I fight my taxes every year.
Yeah.
I do. Got to get that down.
I was just talking to a friend of mine the other day that lives in Tarrant County, and he was really on it about Fort Worth taxes, Tarrant County. And I said, dude, why don't you sell the house and move somewhere else? Well, he feels like what he has there, he would rather try to fight the taxes and stay where he's at than try to go buy another house in another place and not get as much house for that.
For the money.
So that's a good question
Yeah.
about how do you explain to people when they want to sell a house, right?
Yeah.
And somebody wants to, and somebody's going to come buy it, but they feel like I can't go buy another house because I'm not going to get the same amount of house that I had before. What do you deal? How do you deal with that?
I think it depends on the area too.
Yeah.
I mean, some neighborhoods are it's really hard to get into, and you're paying over premium. But there's other areas and other homes, like our house. It was a little bit not older, but built in the 90s. But it had the good bones, the good layout, great location. It needs a little bit of love inside, but we went in there and we put the money into it, which wasn't that much money, but just changing carpet, floors. You can still get a great home. And a lot of times with us realtors and the way we network, we know coming soon properties. So we know of a lot of, hey, I've got this great client, and I mean, I've seen them where we've swapped out. They want to downsize, we want to buy, or we work like this house is going to close fast. Can we get in a preview it? And we sell them off the market, which puts you in a better situation than paying premium. Yeah, I mean, we work together, and that's why I always say it's good to have relationships with all the realtors around, because you got to be nice because they remember you.
Okay, all right. Last question.
Okay.
Ready?
I'm ready.
What are the items they need to prepare for before they're seeking real estate agent? What do they need to get in together before they come talk to you?
Okay. Well, a lot of times, if you can get with a good lender, I would say get your pre-approval first. But here's the deal: if you're not comfortable and you don't know a good lender, don't just go to an online lender. Call someone you know, like in banking or a realtor. I mean, that's where we're here to help, and we will give you people that we know and we trust in the community, because ultimately we want you to be taken care of. So a lot of times we just see people get online and they go with the fly-by-night companies, and in the long run, they're making their money on the other end, and they're not really there because it's a relationship business. So you want that person that you can talk to if it's 10 o'clock at night or on the weekends to be there for you. So,
well, you need somebody to lean on and help remove the fear out of the way and direct your attention to what needs to be taken care of, so you can work through the process and go step by step.
Yeah, because some of those lenders will just say denied. But if you've talked to a local lender, they might be able to say, hey, you're not approved right now, but we can work on this. Like, let's pay off this little medical collection. Let's pay off, this past due, or just something little, but it's workable.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
We're good.
Okay, so what is the best way for people to contact you when they want to talk to you?
I'm everywhere.
Right.
I mean, you can find me on...
Is cell phone easiest way?
Cell phone.
Calling your office?
Yeah, okay, here's the deal. You can email me, but I'm driving a lot, and I'm not supposed to. No texting and driving.
That's right.
So,
or emailing and driving.
Which is my husband already gets on to me because sometimes I'll Instagram.
Okay, so do you want to give your phone number
yes,
out?
Let's give my phone number. Okay, 940-206 7555.
Okay.
It's pretty easy.
And we can call or text
Call
you.
or text.
Either way.
Either way.
How many days a week can we do that?
7 days a week. All hours of the day. It's kind of scary.
You kind of shut off about 10 o'clock at night?
My mind and body doesn't, but my phone, you might not get replied to that quick.
Yeah.
But if I'm up, I might still text you. Just
Right.
saying. Yeah.
I always imagine
night
what
owl.
a real battery would look like for people in real estate. It would probably be twice as big as the phone because you would have something that would never go down.
Yes. Yeah.
Right? You would never
Yeah.
run out of
No.
juice
My phone
on that too.
It's my best friend. Yes.
Okay, so thank you so
No,
much
I
for
love y'all.
being here
Yes,
today
that was
and
fun.
going through the first time home buyer series. Remember, if you have questions that Chrissy can answer, please respond to this video and call her or text her. She's given out the number. I'll put that in the video here. And always remember that we're here to help you guys. And if there's anything we can do, please reach out to us. Thank y'all for watching.
Thank you.